on Wilshire Boulevard. I was gonna go hit up the 7-Eleven, get some snacks, leaving the gym. I just left LA Fitness. I was at the beach working out. My arms feel like jelly. I'm gonna be in tip-top shape soon. I don't know if like anybody actually like will come into this live, but yeah, it's a beautiful day today in LA. The weather was great. It's really nice at the beach. Just riding bikes. Amazing. It's busy on Wilshire Boulevard. Very famous in hip hop. This isn't far from where Kanye West had his fatal accident. I think Biggie also was shot on Wilshire at the Peterson Automotive Center, which not too far from here. Driving, that's in Beverly Hills, but I still think it's on Wilshire. Yeah. Has anyone heard that Omerta, man, the unreleased track with Nas, the lyrics, and I don't believe like what Raekwon was saying, if that was recorded like months ago. I think he just didn't want that to overshadow the album. Wanted people to kind of like look at the album for the music and the content opposed to Beef. Beef doesn't really sell records. Hey, Giraffe Dude 212. When I snap my fingers, you will forget that you were ever gay. Have you seen the Minecraft movie? Tacos Tuesday, can I have mods, please? I don't know you. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Tacos Tuesday, I love tacos on Tuesday. Thank you for coming into the live, yeah. Congratulations, you started your YouTube channel and have 3 subscribers. It's huge. Like, what kind of content do you do on your YouTube channel? He needs some milk, somebody. I'm trying to give somebody my milk. You know what I mean? I'm going to 7-Eleven, get some water. It's yeah, like baby oil. No, nice try, Diddy. Nah, yeah, like Josh, Julian Kolob said hi. Now I'm in LA. My favorite food would be pizza, Chicago deep dish pizza. I'm from Chicago, so. What's up, Short Shack? Do you play Fortnite? No, I don't play Fortnite. I have a life. The true Big Mac says I'm cute. Not gonna lie. Ozzy just died. Yeah, the legend. Black sheriff pulled Ryan over a ticket. Bro looks like he's casually running away from prison. I'm in LA. My favorite song, man, So like I'm gonna say "To Live and Die in LA" by Tupac. That's gotta be like, you know, one of my favorite songs. "Picture Me Rolling" is gonna most likely be a Tupac song. Outside of like hip hop, I would say "Living on a Prayer" by Bon Jovi, something like that. Yeah. God bless you as well, Serenity Jera. What are you guys doing tonight? Like, you know, where are you guys at in the world? I'm in LA. It's 10:14. I just left LA Fitness. And before that, I was at the beach. I was working out. So, like, I'm about to go get some water from the 7-Eleven. You know, smoking Fent. Okay. I hear you. You would fit in well in Los Angeles. I'm on a mushroom cloud. Poof, you too. Allentown, PA. I used to live in York. PA. I've been to Allentown before. I like Pennsylvania. The simplicity of it was a lot more affordable to live. Not as much like, you know, stuff that happened like in the entertainment industry. My dream car is gonna be a Porsche 911. Yeah. Porsche 911. Shout out from Los Angeles. WSDTLA 213. I'm in LA too. Yeah. I was looking at one yesterday, so like I believe it could happen. It's not like, you know, an impossible thing in my lifetime. I feel like, you know, that it will, if the clouds align, man. Like, you know, some more people, like, you know, start subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm at 30,000 subscribers right now, 43 million views. So like, yeah, like, you know, if you guys like, you know, check out like my content, man, I'll be getting that Porsche 911 soon. So I just need more people to kind of like support my content. I do a lot of interview content. I interview like a lot of different music artists. I interview a lot of different actors, politicians, activists, everything. So I feel like I do like a lot of great content. No, I don't have a pet. Nope. I'm not like a huge fan of animals. I've had like pets, you know, when I grew up. Like we had a dog, and if a man swim for too long in the salt water, you think that his balls turn into salt egg. No. I would hope not. Thank you, Michael Kritzinger, for subscribing to my channel. Man, yeah, like, you know, if you could, you know, definitely share some of the content you like with other people and ask them to check it out. You know, like that really goes a long way, like just by like sharing a video, and it doesn't cost you anything, especially if you enjoy the content. If you know somebody who would probably enjoy or take something away from the content if you share, that's always like, you know, really great. Yeah, man, but it's been a good day. I've been like working out, like, you know, physical fitness has like, you know, definitely been a priority recently. I've been going to the gym. My goal, like, you know, was to go to the gym the majority of the days in July, and I've done that, and it's been really great. I'm trying to get into like the best shape of my life. I'm not there yet, but I definitely do see the gains, and hopefully, like, you know, I can share some more of that content in the future. You know, I was at the beach. I was doing dips, and like my arms are just like, you know, they feel like jelly right now. And so like, then after I went to LA Fitness, I was in the sauna for like 20 minutes. And so I'm about to go get some water to hydrate myself. I'm 42 years old. Yeah, I cook all the time. I make all my own meals. Like, you know, today I made chicken breast. And yeah, like it was like basically like a quesadillas, like chicken quesadillas. So like with onions, and I put like avocado on them, and I had some blue cheese dressing, and they were fire. But like I like making pasta. Man, I'm 42. I was 28 a long time ago, man. Like, you know, I was 42 like 14 years ago. So like I've lived this thing called life. You know, I'm probably more than likely more than halfway through this. You know, I'm not racist, but when there's no light, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. Hey, man, you know, that's that's what comes with it. It happens, you know. Thank you. I appreciate you, Michael Christensen. You're a real one. I appreciate you sharing my content, man, and that means a lot to me. I really appreciate you guys, like, you know, checking out. Like, I try to do, like, too, a lot of, like, you know, inspirational content, stuff that helps people, and, you know, also, like, highlight stories that aren't told, and people who are doing really good things in life, even though, like, you know, some of my content didn't start off that way, because I really got popular for doing the adult film star interviews. Smile, bro. Funny. You know, the adult film star interviews were, I would say, like, my biggest interviews early on. No good. I'm about to be 42. I want to start working out, but I'm scared. I smoke too many cigarettes. I'm just pass out and die if I try. No, I feel like you gotta just, like, take the step. And, you know, like, you know, don't overdo it. You know, like, you know, first, like, you know, start off maybe like walking, and then maybe, like, you know, progress like to getting on a bike, and, you know, just building up your endurance. And I think, like, you know, the longer you do it, you know, you push yourself and see what you're able to do. And I saw this thing on TikTok too, where it says it's supposed to, like, increase your lung capacity. So maybe that's something, like, you could invest in. But, like, you know, if you're committed to, like, quitting smoking, because smoking is a horrible habit. I smoke weed. Yeah, I smoke weed too. So you said you'll send $25 if I do 10 jumping jacks. I got it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? My Cash App, man, is Ryan Glover 1027. You know what I mean? Let's see, like, dark edits. I'm about to do these 10 jumping jacks. If you could see. That's 10. Yeah, stay in school. Don't do drugs. Snoop Dogg, super healthy. Yeah. I don't know. I was like seeing some study where it was saying that, like, marijuana, it ages your brain, like it gives you dementia, whatever. But yeah, like, I guess, like, you really won't know until the end. I try to do moderation. I haven't been, like, you know, when I was younger, it was nothing. Like, I would smoke like 8 blunts a day, but today, like, you know, it's a lot less than that. So, like, I just try to really do, like, moderation. Like, a couple days ago, like, I had a joint I rolled, and that was, like, really great. And I was like, and that was it. And it was good. It got me through. You said, I think weed fucked up my memory. I think it can. Yeah, like, I for real, I can see how, like, you know, it could definitely affect people's memory. I know a lot of different, like, weed smokers. I could say, like, you know, that I believe the aspect of that, it can actually probably age people's brain, the aging process. And thank you, AC Silman. Less is better for every. I do like the wake and bake. That is probably, like, you know, one of the greatest experiences. I think my favorite color, I'm gonna go with red. Yeah. What's yapping about? I hit a joint and be remembering stories from high school, boy. Yeah, that's true too. Like, so I guess, like, it's really about, like, your long-term memory or your short-term memory. But we were talking about weed, if it actually affects your memory. And there was a study that was done where they were saying that weed actually ages your brain. It causes dementia. Just woke up in UK, gonna smoke some cookies. Okay. Yeah, like the UK, that sounds dope. I definitely am trying to come visit the UK. I've heard good things, man. Have y'all heard that Joyner Lucas and Skepta beef? Man, I feel like Joyner Lucas won, like with his response. And Joyner Lucas, man, he's like got a new album out. I like that video he did with Regina Hall. It's 7:24 a.m. in Germany. Okay, it's 10:24 here in LA. What you gonna do for your day in Germany? I've interviewed a couple people from Germany, like a filmmaker who's like really incredible. He like, you know, he did a lot of the video game films, and I thought that was like a really good interview. And then I also interviewed Texas Patty, who's an adult film star. Bob Marley smoked the original yard weed, less chemicals in it. Yeah, I've heard that. And but also, like, didn't he smoke out of like a chalice? Or like I heard like that's not good to smoke out of a chalice, or but yeah, Bob Marley, man, like incredible artist. What are you guys listening to like right now? What's on your playlist? Thank you. I appreciate you saying my live is entertaining. I have a great day at work. AC Silman. No, it's all good. CS, you're not bothering me. Rob S. N-word. Okay. Yo, I didn't know that I had so many racist subscribers. Yo, like Tyler, the Creator. Okay. I like Tyler, the Creator. He just did a show here at the Masonic Hall on, I think like it was on the 19th. And it sounded like pretty dope. It was in a cemetery. It was like, but it was like at a Masonic Hall. And yeah, like I heard like it was pretty dope. It looked like it was probably like I like his artistry. I think like, you know, he's an incredible artist and he does like really good songs. That Raekwon album sounds like pretty amazing. I haven't like heard a whole lot of the songs, but I listened to the Omerta song with the Nas unreleased track. Trump's got me racist now against Obama. Laughing out loud. Man, what do you think about people online taking like that Obama interview where basically he was saying like, you know, that men need a role model that's gay? That was kind of like, you know, the gist of what he was saying. I think like though people were kind of like running with it and making it seem like it was something that it wasn't. I understood what he was saying. And I think it is important to have different like male perspectives. And I'm a father, like I definitely like, you know, had other male role models besides my father. I think like, you know, it doesn't say hi, Stella. Rob the joke, stop right here. But yeah, like I think like, man, that the world is like really homophobic. I thought like when Obama was saying was gay people are people as well, and it informed him about his ignorances and like, you know, ability to be more empathetic. Not necessarily to have like a gay person to make you gay, but to understand their perspective in life and the difficulties that they have to deal with, because I do feel that gay people have to deal with obviously discrimination and injustice and a lot of nonsense that they probably shouldn't have to. I think like, you know, that the world should be more accepting of people and of other people's lifestyles. That's just how I kind of look at it. Bars, thank you. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, man. Honestly, I didn't know about Ozzy Osbourne until he did that MTV show. That was like, I'd heard of him like on the news because like, I feel like he was known for like his shock values. Like he had bit a bat, but it wasn't like I was going to listen to Ozzy Osbourne. I was never listening to his music. I know him from the fact that he had the MTV show with like Sharon Osbourne, and it was kind of like a reality show. And I remember when it came out, and it was like they just seemed like they were just living like a lit life. I was like, wow, it looks like Amazing Jack and Kelly Osbourne, and then Sharon. And I remember just like, you know, it seemed like that they lived the life. They got paid, but I'm not into like Satanism. I'm not listening. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. But yeah, like I appreciate Ozzy Osbourne as the legend that he was. I loved him in like the Adam Sandler movies. What was the one movie? Was that Little Nicky, where he was in hell, and then at the end of the movie he comes and he eats the bat? Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah, Adam Sandler movies. I don't have a car. I walk. I walk. Yeah, like LA people say like, you know, that you can't do it, but the public transportation isn't that bad. Like, you know, I take Lyfts and Uber if I have to sometimes, but I enjoy like, you know, walking right now. I may get a car in the future, but like right now, yeah, it's easier for me. Also because am I going to fart? I just walked from LA Fitness on Wilshire. I came from the gym, like, you know, I went to the sauna. And so like right now I'm walking to the 7-Eleven. Then I was gonna go back home. Yeah, so Toyota. Have I been shot at? No, I don't think anyone's ever directly shot at me. Yeah, like, so I'm blessed and fortunate in that regard. I lived in South Central once. A man did get shot in front of my apartment before, but they weren't shooting at me, they were shooting at him. Yeah. Now though, like I live in West LA, which is pretty safe. Like, you know, that doesn't happen as much. Like, not to say that it doesn't happen, it can happen anywhere, but yeah, it's a little bit safer than like South Central, which is a good thing. Even though there's still like, you know, a lot of homeless people and, you know, crime does happen, like random acts of violence. Nah, like, you know, I've like maybe had like an issue like a couple times. I guess it depends on where you go. Over here, like in West LA, like gang activity is like pretty much like I would say like non-existent for the most part. I've never like had anybody like bang on me, but if you go like, you know, to certain areas, like if you go like to MacArthur Park, I've had like, you know, where people will bang on me. And definitely in South Central, those areas, it might be a little bit more of an issue, especially like, you know, dealing with gang members. But for the most part and stuff, like, you know, you just have to kind of like know how to handle those situations, and, you know, don't get it like how open is my mouth. Yeah, AC Silman, I would definitely recommend visiting the USA. I guess it depends on like, you know, what you want to see, like depending if you're like here for culture, or like you want to come like, you know, to meet some women, or like, you know, you want to just try the different food places. I guess it depends on like what you want to do and like what your goals are. But if you do, like, hit me up, man. I could give you some recommendations. You can email me, man, Ryan Glover 102782@gmail.com. And like, you know, I hope you like, you know, I'll suggest some places where you should go, man. You said with that print looking like my boy was going with the homes that caught fire. So like I think they're rebuilding, you know, like that's what I've heard. I don't know, like, you know, for sure, but like I think like they'll be rebuilt probably by the Olympics, and, you know, people. So I'm in the 7-Eleven.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hit me up and I'll open my mouth. Okay, lovely Linda. Yeah. But yeah. Thank you guys for like coming into my live though. My phone's gonna die, but I'm gonna holler at you guys. Thank you guys.